Hey YouTube, as you can tell by the title, this video isn't like a show-off video or anything, which none of them really are. If my stuff comes off that way, I'm sorry. I'm really not the show-off kind of guy. I'm really a modest guy. I may do like a vlog kind of thing to let some of you guys know what I'm all about, and I'm starting to really enjoy this YouTube thing. I get a lot of personal satisfaction out of it. I don't know if you guys like it. I really hope you do. If you just tolerate it, thank you. If you enjoy listening to me talk, then I'm surprised and I appreciate it. But I really enjoy it. I'm going to talk for a second and then get to the point of the video. I live kind of alone with my fiance. I'm a senior in college. So I do a lot of schoolwork. I go to the University of Alabama. I do a lot of schoolwork. I don't have a lot of time for friends. So really, most of my friends dropped out and moved back home. So I don't have a lot of friends up here right now. Not ones that I want to hang out with, at least. So my free time is taken up by knives and guns and EDC and all that kind of stuff, and now YouTube, and I really do enjoy it. So I appreciate you guys who subscribe and listen, and I encourage any kind of criticism or maybe, I don't know, comments, suggestions, anything you guys feel like giving me. Anyway, I'll kind of do a vlog and go more in depth about why I do this and what I like about it. The whole point of this video is showing you how I failed pretty hard with the Convex edge, and an update on the U-Strider. The whole U-Strider video, I made one called U-Strider Say It Ain't So. It was because a guy on the forums made a thread bitching about how his friend scratched his Strider with his fingernail, and as you can see, I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm digging in there. It isn't scratched by your fingernail. So I don't know what that thread was really about. Maybe some attention seeking. If that was what he did it for, he got it. So anyway, this Strider came disassembled wrong from the factory, by the way. I was cleaning it the other day and I noticed that I was getting some light shining through right here. On this side, the washer was kind of bent away from the lock bar a little bit, so I was getting some light shining through, and I noticed that the pivot was in kind of catty corner, so I could never adjust the blade play out of this thing without it being super stiff, and now there is absolutely no blade play at all, and it just shoots out. So I'm really happy about that. Anyway, I'll talk more about that in a second. I tried convexing the edge on my Azula, and I don't know if you can pick it up. The edge is convex. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. Maybe this Prion. If you can get behind it. Holy shit, that's way too bright, isn't it? I don't know how I can show you. But I failed with a convex. It's convex, but it's not as sharp as I thought it would be. I mean, it'll cut, but it cuts pretty well. But it's not like, let me get another sheet of paper. It's not like a V-edge, and this is a super obtuse V-edge, so I mean, that's sharp. But I don't know. I kind of made this video. I want some suggestions. What I did was I set the bevel, set the convex with 180 and 220. And then my first run, I went up to like 2,000 grit sandpaper and then stropped it, and it was dull as a butter knife. So I remember forming a burr at 600, a pretty good burr. And I know because I slammed it into my finger. I was doing this, and I slammed it into my finger. I cut myself a few times, but 600 grit seemed to be the sharpest. I took it off the 600 grit paper and then stropped it, and it got the results that I just showed you, which are pretty good. I know it's a durable edge because I accidentally slammed it up against a ceramic Sharpmaker stone and it barely dented the edge. So I know it's a strong edge, I know it'll cut, but it's not that screaming sharp convex that I see people like Virtue of Ice and Blunt Truth getting. So please give me some comments about that, or some criticism, some tips, something. I want to get a convex edge that's sharp, because I have two Azulas and one is a V edge. It's really acute V edge, and it cuts really well. And I want one to be a convex edge for when I'm doing out in the woods and shit. I want one to be pretty strong. So that was a convex fail, and maybe if I get some tips and I figure out how to do it right, I'll make another video. This will probably be my longest video I've ever done, so tell me if it's too long. This is the used Strider. There's some more scratches on it from last time. I'm not going to be real long-winded about this, but I figured since this is my beater Strider, I would kind of do like a video timeline maybe. Show the progression of like scratches and use and all that kind of good shit. So maybe I could look back like a year from now and say, damn, it looked pretty good then, now it looks really shitty. But I don't know. This is what it's looking like right now. That was too close, wasn't it? How close could I get? That's what it's looking like right now. And most of this is just from use. Some of it's from the Edge Pro, like that. I didn't tape up there and I should have. Sorry, I come in here like a retard because I'm not looking. I'm looking at the screen and not my finger, so I don't want to slam up against the edge. But that's from the Edge Pro. Everything else is from use, like cardboard, and I cut a lot of wires for some reason. I just love cutting wire. That sounded I don't love cutting wire. I test on wire. So there you go. The G10 is holding up pretty well. A lot better than I thought it would. It's still pretty grippy. Focus. There we go. There's a titanium. It's got a few little nicks and scratches and character. That's what I call it, is character. I like a used Strider. I like the way it looks. That's the vibration reduction kicking in. I need to turn that off. But I like a used Strider. I think it has character. I like the way it looks. You don't see many of them. So anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Please leave me some comments and let me know what I can do better. And please help me get a sharp convex edge, because I really want it. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I finally tried it while my fiance was watching the Harry Potter movie, The Deathly Hallows. I just kind of killed time. I watched it too. I'm not a Harry Potter hater. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.